Welcome friends. Today I am going to teach the topic divisibility. This topic is from elementary number theory and this is useful for all the BSc learners. Now first we will see the definition of divisibility. Let a and b be two integers where a not equal to 0. Here we consider two integers a and b where a is any non-zero integer. We say that a divides b if there is an integer c such that b is equal to ac. That means this equation b is equal to ac is satisfied when a divides b. When a divides b, then there exists an integer c such that b is equal to ac. If a divides b, we write it as a vertical line b by this symbol. How we write? A divide b by this symbol, a vertical line b, and a is called a divisor or factor of b. As a divides b, a is called the divisor and or factor of this integer b, and b is called, obviously b is called multiple of a. Now move to next. A does not divide b, then we write a not divide b. Now we will see some examples of divisibility. Our first example is 2 divides 6, as 6 is equal to 2 into 3. If you compare this equation with b is equal to ac, here b is equal to 6, a is equal to 2 and c is equal to 3. That means here 6 is divisible by 2. Now next example, minus 4 divides 32, as 32 is given by 32 is equal to minus 4 into minus 8. 4 8s are 32. Here minus 4 and minus 8 both are non-negative integers. And our next third example, 3 does not divide 14, as there is no integer c such that 14 is equal to 3 into c. Here if we take 14, now here in this equation 14 is equal to 3 into c. If we take any integer, c is equal to, not integer, here if we take c is equal to value, suppose 14 into 14 upon 3, then this equation is satisfied. But here 14 upon 3 is not an integer. We need an integer value c to satisfy our divisibility condition. So therefore here 14 is not divisible by 3. We have some remark. The first one, 1 divide a for all a belonging to I, that is 1 is the divisor of any integer. Here we take any integer value, suppose a belonging to the set of integer I, then that a is divisible by 1. That means 1 is the divisor of any integer. Okay. The second one, we know that a is equal to a into 1, which is equal to minus a into minus 1 for all a belonging to I. That means here we can write this a as a into 1 or minus a into, either a into 1 or minus a into minus 1. Hence every non-zero integer a has always plus minus 1 and plus minus a as divisor, because we will write this a as this in this way, a into 1 minus a into 1 minus a into minus 1. That means every non-zero integer a has plus minus 1 and plus minus a as divisor. These are called improper divisor. And this plus minus 1, if any integer a has only these divisors, then they are called improper divisor. Other than these divisors are the proper divisors. We will see how we define the proper divisors also. Now third, if a divide b and 1 less than mod a less than b, then a is called proper divisor of b. Now here this a, integer a divide b, and if this satisfy this condition 1 less than mod a less than mod b, then a is called proper divisor of b. For this we see this example. We will see this example, 5 divide 15 and 1 less than 5 less than 15. We know that the divisors of 15 are plus minus 1 plus minus 3 plus minus 5 and plus minus 15. That means this 15 is divisible by plus minus 1, plus minus 3, plus minus 5, plus minus 15. But here in this all the divisors plus minus 1 and plus minus 15 are the improper divisors of this value a is equal to 15, and other divisors other than this, that means plus minus 3 and plus minus 5 are the proper divisor. Why it is proper divisor? Because it satisfies this condition 1 less than mod a less than mod b. Hence here in our example 5 divide 15, that means here 5 is the proper divisor of 15. Now second example 3, 5, 7, 11, 13 has only improper divisor. Why it is called improper divisors? Why this integer value has only improper divisor? Why we call this as only improper divisor? Because the only divisor of these 3 is plus minus 1 and plus minus 3. The only divisor of this 5 is plus minus 1 and plus minus 5 and up to so on. That means it has only improper divisors. Okay. Now some properties of divisibility. The first property, if a divide b and b divide c, then a divide c, where a, b, c are integer. Here we will take three integer values a, b, c, and if the first integer divide the second one and second integer divide the third one, then the first integer divide the third one. This property, this first property we can easily prove by using the definition of divisibility, but no need to prove. We directly see their examples. The first example, here 8, 32 and 64 are integers such that 8 divide 32 and 32 divide 64, then by above property 8 divide 64. Okay, we will solve many examples by using this first property. Now the second property, if a divide b and a divide c, then a divide mb plus nc for any integer m comma n. That means here we will take 5 integer values a, b, c, m comma n. Then if this first integer value a divide the second one and also first integer divide the other integer value, suppose c, then that integer a divide m into some multiplication, some integral multiple of second plus some integral multiple of third value for any integer value m comma n. For example, here if we consider a is equal to 2, b is equal to 8 and c is equal to 24, then here our first example 2 divide 8 and 2 divide 24. We know that 8 is divisible by 2, also 24 also divisible by 2. Then this 2 divides 3 into 8 plus minus 2 into 24. We can give any integer value m comma n. Here in this example we take m is equal to 3 and n is equal to minus 2. Here m is equal to 3 and n is equal to minus 2, both are integer value. Okay, we can write any integer value to prove this property. So this implies 2 divides minus 24, because here 8 3s are 24 and then 24 into minus 2 is 24 2s are 42. So here minus 2, that's why minus 42. So minus 42 plus 24 is minus 24. That means here 2 divides minus 24 also. Okay, now move to next. If a divide b and a divide c, then a divide b plus c for any integer c. Here we will take three integer value a, b, c. Here the first integer a divide b, the first integer a also divide c, then the first integer a divide the addition of two integer b plus c. Okay, for this we solve one example. For example, here 6 divide 18 and also 6 divide 36. we know that this 18 is divisible by 6, also 36 is divisible by 6. Then this 6 divide 18 plus 36, and 18 plus 36 is 54. That means this 54 also divisible by 6. That is all about divisibility and properties of divisibility. If you like my video, then please like and share. Thank you.